There are crews to rescue people out on the water, but no one wants to get into that situation. Tonight, those crews tell us what we need to do to stay safe.
All right, welcome to News 3 at 10, everyone. I'm Michelle Lee. A holiday weekend filled with water rescues and recovery. A stark reminder on the dangers water can pose. A man died swimming in Waukesha County Saturday, and a 17-year-old's body was found in a pond in Columbia County. Now, last night, a fisherman pulled a man from Lake Mendota. Investigators are still sorting out exactly what happened in some of these incidents, but they all have a common denominator, and that is water. That's where the night team's Danica Lewis picks up the story for us. New at 10, tips for taking a dip and staying afloat.
Well, Michelle, alcohol was a factor in the latest incident. Madison rescuers say having a few too many has led to too many issues on the water.
There's only so much we can do watching from the pier.
And where there is beer and a pier.
And people are drinking over there all the time.
Emma DeMaine would rather a not-so-sober swimmer test the waters near her lifeguard stand.
If we tell them not to, there's chances are they're going to go swim somewhere else. So we'd rather have them swim here, so we let them swim and just watch them more carefully.
A fisherman pulled a man from Mendota after he had too much to drink and attempted to swim across the entire lake.
Once they're in the water, what happens to them underneath, you just don't know.
Madison Fire Lieutenant Corey Reno blames booze for most calls where people go overboard and underwater.
Even at a point with a good swimmer, you know, alcohol kind of plays with your mind a little bit on the distance you are from the boat and how far you can swim, how fast you can swim.
Luckily, Reno and the rest of Madison's dive team have motored out to more flipped over sailboats than possible drownings this summer.
The 6-7 minutes that it's going to take us to get here, the boat's going to drift, and everyone on the boat's still going to say, he went in right here.
That's where technology comes in. A sonar device scans the water, and wireless communication in the scuba suits allows those above lake level to guide those down below.
There isn't much visibility.
Being a safe swimmer or boater comes down to common sense.
Well, sometimes we have a job because they don't.
And while they can't make every save, Reno hopes his crew is steering people in a safer direction.
You can make a big difference. Even out here, you can make a difference if you get to them quick enough, but we all know water's not a very good thing to mess with.
That's for sure. Some other tips from the dive team: use life jackets, like it or not. If someone needs one, Lieutenant Reno says they will need it right away. So kids and new boaters and swimmers should have them ready. Also, don't mess around with bad weather. We've been seeing a lot of storms, and if you sense one coming, you need to make sure you get to shore. A lot of good advice, stuff we hear over and over again, Michelle, but always good to remind folks, especially after what we saw in the last few days.
Yeah, you can't stress safety enough.
Nope.
All right, thanks, Danica.
Sure thing.